good. So I got my limited edition from the awesome folks at Aksys Games. So I want to say thank you to the Aksys Games team for sending me this limited edition for this unboxing. This is going to be a lot of fun. This limited edition is $89.99, which is not too terrible. It's about the price of the Charade Maniacs limited edition from Idea Factory International, and it's the same price as the bronze edition of the Jack John limited edition that we just got from Aksys. So that's not too terrible on the pocket. So it's definitely a budget-friendly limited edition, much like most of the Aksys Games ones. This one comes with a 15 by 25 cloth poster, a collectible art book, and some stickers. And you all know how much I love stickers in my Otome limited editions, because what the hell am I supposed to do with stickers as an adult? But Aksys was kind enough to give us 11 magical stickers, a 3-inch acrylic keychain with chibi artwork, and they all come in a collectible box. All right, let's do this. So this is how the LE comes. It came in a box. I already pulled my address off, so wonderful. But yeah, it comes like this. The pin, the Norn9 pin, comes pre-wrapped on its own. It's metal. It's like a varnished metal pin. It's not terribly big. It's got a little butterfly clasp on the back, standard for pins. And then the LE is here. I'm gonna take that, gonna chuck it, because we don't need it. But the LE comes in a commemorative box, like you see here. It's a nice box considering it's a box. It is a bit thicker than the old LEs were. So it comes wrapped in plastic. I've already cut the plastic. The plastic was not cut when I got this. I cut it myself because I'm tired of struggling on stream trying to open these boxes. And as I say that, I'm going to proceed to struggle unwrapping this. There we go. See, look. I did it. Amazing. Oh yeah, box. Pretty standard box. It's got the key art from the game with all of the characters on there. You've got Masamune, Heishi, Sakuya, fucking Ron, Ikuya. I'm probably wrong. I don't remember his name. Senri, Natsuhiko, Kakeru, and fuck, I don't remember his name either. I don't know. It doesn't matter. His name doesn't matter clearly. There are a bunch of love interests in this game, so forgive me for not remembering their names. I'm sorry. Itsuki. I was close. Okay, so Itsuki and Akito. Akito. That was the one I couldn't remember. Akito. Here we go. 3 guys for each girl. Exactly. There are 3 heroines in Norn, and they each have 3 love interests that you can romance. Masamune, Kakeru, and Senri are Koharu's love interests, and Ron, Heishi, and Itsuki are Nanami's, and Mikoto's are Sakuya, Jesus. Wait, no, Akito. I keep forgetting their names because there's too many. You can clearly tell which ones I liked and which ones I didn't. So, yeah, Nanami's were Akito. Mikoto's are Sakuya, Itsuki, and Natsuhiko. But let's do this. Let's open this. Let's see what's in here. Boop, boop. All right, so I'm gonna pop this over here because we don't need the box right this second. So this is how the LE comes. The game box is right here. It is in plastic. Oh, looks weird. Or is it just me? I don't know. The back of the box looks a little odd. Like it looks very, maybe it's just me. Yeah, no, I'm not crazy. Okay, so here's the box from the original game. It has like all the love interest on it. It has like the CGs and stuff. And then this one just has Koharu and Kakeru on it. And like the font is really big and it's like Times New Roman. Sorry. I shouldn't be doing this, but like I don't know, it looks odd. It looks a little different. Huh. All right. Oh, they made it easy. Okay, so the plastic is like pulled up a bit, so I don't have to struggle trying to take it off. Excellent. But these are the canon love interests for the three heroines. So they're on like a lot of the promo art and such. So Natsuhiko, Akito, and Kakeru are on the front cover, and then like I said, here's the back. There are some mini games in this one, so they're showcasing one of the mini games and one of the CGs, and of course this comes with cards as well. The cards are gonna look a little different because the characters in this fandisk they wear more casual outfits than they do the uniforms that you see when they're on the Norn. So let's crack this baby open if it'll open for me. Oof, okay. And then oh, this is really cute. Like you got them in the front. Like they're all relaxing and looking fun and cute. It comes with a cartridge. But I like this art. I wish it was like a cover. That's pretty. I kind of want that by itself. I'm sad that Senri doesn't get featured a lot on some of the artwork because Senri's not really a main character. But it comes with a new card set. You can see the front, Koharu's on top. And then you can see the back with all the characters here and the new key art for Last Era, which is really pretty. If I could just open it. Unlike the Charade Maniacs LE, there should be no spoilers here. There should be no spoilers here, so I can show you the actual cards. There's Koharu. It has her age, it has her height, it has blood. Well, we don't know her blood type. She doesn't know her blood type. She doesn't know a lot about her past, so it makes sense that she wouldn't have that information. There's a cute little chibi version of her here. I like her casual outfit. It's very cute. It's very yellow and pink and very feminine and cute. I like it. The motif is really pretty. And then you've got Kakeru. He's green. I'm liking the teal cardigan. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like the teal cardigan on this man. He's 18. Blood type is B. Explains a lot. And then you've got Senri. He's so cute. He always looks so comfortable and so precious. I love him. But is it cute though? It is. Look at him. And he's got like a little fluffy vest. Oh my God. I love him. Oh, and his hair's longer. Oh, okay. I really like Senri. I can't explain it, but I love Senri. And then there's Masamune. He's kind of like the big bro of the group. He looks like a cowboy. Like he's missing a cowboy hat or something. Like he should just be like wrangling cattle or something. But this man was low-key working a lot during the first game, so he does deserve some downtime to like relax. This is the second heroine. This is Mikoto. I'm not a huge fan of Mikoto, but I know a lot of people really love her character. She does have the best character growth arc in the entire like first game. So I can see why a lot of people really love her, but like she was just insufferable for me. But she is really pretty. When you can't say anything nice about a character, she's pretty, I guess. And then Jesus. Here's Natsuhiko. He's one of her love interests. He's not on the Norn with the rest of them, so you kind of like meet him through different circumstances. So yeah, but he's one of my favorite characters in the game. Like his route was just perfect from start to finish. I absolutely love this man. I did not think I was gonna love him as much as I did, but he's fantastic. And then Sakuya, I really just felt bad for this man the entire time because he's Mikoto's childhood friend and she pretty much treats him like shit the entire time. Like absolute shit. It's terrible. Poor man. Poor baby deserves like a hug. Like, and then there's Itsuki. Okay, I love the purple. I'm loving the double vest. Like, look at that. He's wearing two vests. Like, why? He's 23. So one of the things about Norn is the love interests, they range from like teens to like young adults. And while the heroines are still teenagers, Mikoto's the oldest at 18. The love interest can be a bit older than them, which I know some people might find a little iffy. He's 23. Masamune is like 24 and Koharu's like 17. So like be mindful of that if that's something that bothers you. But like I love his outfit. I never can remember his name, but I do love his fit. Oh my god! Okay, Nanami is my favorite heroine in the game. Like, I absolutely love her. I love her relationship with her love interest. And she looks so snuggly in her little poncho thing. That is so cute. I want that outfit. And I love her little hat. Look at her. She's so cute. I'm looking at everything upside down, so like I have to turn it so I can see it. But like, oh, she's so cute. I would get like a plushie of her if I could. And then there's her love interest. It's Akito. He looks really comfy. Like, I love their clothes because they feel very modern. And he's got ripped jeans. Why does he have ripped jeans? Where does he get the ripped jeans? Because technically the game is set in the Taisho era, and I say that with quotation marks. But I love these designs. And then there's fucking Ron. Trash husband number one, Ron. Just, whoo, this man is on some extra shit. And then there's my baby Heishi. Look at him. He's so cute. And he plays the flute just like me. I love him to bits. He is such a delight. He's one of my favorite characters. He's so sweet and he's so cheerful and upbeat. And those are all the cards. So there's, 12 cards. One for each of the characters plus the heroines. And for comparison to the original set, since we've gone through them, the original set has them from Norn9 has them in their uniforms, while the card set for Last Era has them in their casual wear. So that's the difference. But yeah, it's cute. And it does have their demographic, like, basic info on there, and that's not on the original card set that we got. All right, let's put that to the side. I don't have a lot of space over here. And then it comes with an acrylic keychain with the heroines on it. If I can get it out of the baggie. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not big on keychains because I never know what to do with them. I don't like putting them on my keys because they get scratched and broken. But this is cute. It's got chibi versions of the heroines. You've got Nanami, Mikoto, and Koharu. It says Norn9 Last Era. The print is okay. It's a bit lighter than I would like to see on an acrylic charm or anything of that sort. So that's a bit that's a little bit of a downer. It's got the cover on it. I don't think the plastic on it is the issue. I think it's just the print that they did. It's not as clear as I would like to see, but it is cute nonetheless. And it's just a standard keychain. The back doesn't have, it's just the back of the print. It doesn't have like a design on it, which, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fair. If you like this sort of thing. It's okay. It's okay. I hate to say it like that, but it's okay. And then we've got the giant cloth poster. I think I prefer stands over keychains. Same, like the one we got with Jack John, the diorama acrylic standee was my favorite. I would love to have another one of those. Those are really cool. I actually have it displayed on my bookcase. I don't usually display my stuff anywhere, but I have a shelf for my Otome LEs, and I have it displayed there, and it looks really nice. So I kind of wish we could get another standee. Let's see if this will be all on the, yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can see all of that, but this is the cloth. It's got the key art. I'm going to slide it over a little bit so you can see on camera. But it says like Norn9, and it's got Aksys and Otome's and Idea Factory stuff on it. It's very nice. The edging isn't like, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining because, again, it's nice, but it seems not as like vibrant as I would have liked to have seen. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the lighting I have on it right now, but it feels very like not as vibrant, and the edges don't have like a border or anything on them. They're just like, that is it, which could fray if you don't take care of it well. I suppose you could compared to the Pio Fiore one, it's the same type. It's exactly the same one. So if you got the Pio Fiore 1926 LE. It's the same kind of cloth. And the edging is fine. It's just, it feels like it was like sealed off. But I kind of get the sense that if I don't take care of this very well, it will fray. So I would recommend like maybe not handling it too much to preserve it a little bit. Maybe you could frame this because it does seem like something like if you iron it out a bit, you could frame it and have it up like kind of like a poster. But I know some people just like to staple these suckers to their wall, which you can do, I suppose. But I would probably, yeah, I'd probably frame it. I'd like iron it out first and then frame it and then go from there. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. That's nice. And then we have the stickers. Like I said at the start of this, I have strong feelings about stickers. I never know what to do with stickers because I'm an adult and I don't have a sticker book. And I don't like sticking things on like my computers. Like my laptop is old and I'm going to be replacing it. Because if I put the stickers on the laptop or on my PC, I'm gonna have to take them off at some point. And I never really care to do this. But there are 11 stickers and there are of the Hiyokos, which are the little android birds that are on the ship, and they all have like one like character trait. So you have the different Hiyokos here. You've got this like gruff one with the little cigar. I don't think that's good for him. I don't think they should be smoking. I think that's bad for their health. You've got the little nerdy one that's got his little computer. You've got the one that does all of the interviews with the camera. You've got the generic Hiyoko, which is just Hiyoko just means chick, if you didn't know. So they're little chicks. You've got the interview one, the little journalist one. They also work with the one that has the camera to do some of the little interviews that you see in the first game. Then there's the doctor one with the giant syringe full of purple something or another. I don't know what's in there, but I don't trust it. You've got the chef Hiyoko, which this Hiyoko actually makes their meals in before they decide to take over the cooking roles. So in the first game, the teams, they take turns with the cooking for the other folks on the ship. But you find out in Last Era, in the prologue, that the Hiyokos actually cooked for them, and they can only retain certain recipes. So they can only cook like specific meals. And when one of the characters gets on the ship first, he realizes that the Hiyokos can only make breakfast food. So he gets on the ship and like every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, he only eats breakfast. And it would be great, but the Hiyokos don't season their food. So it's all very bland. Like it looks really pretty and it looks really delicious, but then when he eats it, it's very bland. So that's why they come up with the rule that they learn how to cook for themselves. So you get a little background on some of the things that happen prior to the events of the game, the first game, which is kind of cute. But yeah, this Hiyoko cooks. And then there's the studious one that is in charge of the library. And this one gets like really upset when they move the books around and they do like stuff in the library that they're not supposed to do. So like in one of the routes in the first game, two of the characters are making out in the bookshelves, and this Hiyoko shows up and is like, stop. It's like, what are you doing? Stop. And then there's the penguin one. This one is one of the unusual ones. It's a penguin instead of like the chick. It's really cute. Then you've got the maid one. And this is the white Hiyoko. And this is a very special Hiyoko that has spoilerific kind of origins. So I can't really go into detail about this particular Hiyoko unless you played the first game. But if you have played the first game, you know about this one. And it's a really cute one. I like it. You meet it in a specific route, and it's cute how this one is utilized. It has like a little like sound box, and it can talk. And then we back to the beginning. But yeah, these are cute. It's just, I don't know what I would do with these. I kind of wish they came on like sticker sheets. Like it was a sticker sheet with like Hiyoko's on it, because having them all individual like this, you have to keep track of each sticker. But I guess they do that so that in case you like one over the other, you can like put it on something that you want instead of having to peel it off and then put it on. So I guess that works in that regards. But I mean, stickers. I'm not fussed about stickers. They're stickers. Yeah, they're cute. And then there is an art book that I'm going to struggle. There we go. See? The LE comes with an art book. It is a paperback art book, much like the Pio Fiore 1926 limited edition we got, though it is bigger. I prefer hardback art books over the paperback ones because, again, handling it too much can damage the cover, and you can bend it fairly easily, which if you like going through these, it can be a little frustrating. And we did get that really lovely hardback art book with the Jack John limited edition that we got. So it's a little disappointing to have a paperback one. But yeah, it's got very pretty glossy pages. It's got some really nice art. You've got the promo art from the game here. This is really pretty, which I like. I believe they use these. Yeah, they use these on the alternate covers of the first game. So we did see these images as covers for the box art. And then they have the character pages, which have their different character designs. I'm holding this really weird. They're different character designs. You've got the casual wear for Heishi here. You see that he's actually wearing shorts and leggings and socks, which is really awkward, but cute in its own way. You've got the different expressions that he makes, the little chibi designs, his basic information, and then like him in the uniform, and then there's a little bio, the CV, and the name on here. So these are really cute. And then you've got the information on the heroines as well, which is also really good and really pretty. It's not as detailed as the love interest. There are one-pagers for these gals. I would like to see maybe more. And then, of course, there's a page just for the Hyokos, because why not? We need more Hyoko pics. This is a pretty thick art book. So yeah, it's got like even comics in here as well, the little 4-coma comics. So if you wanted to see those are cute. And I like it. They're like cheapified. Aw. They're CGs, so I'm not going to show the CGs. But they have the CGs from VAR Commons and Last Era in here, which is really nice. It's 128 pages, so it is a pretty thick book. It's a nice art book. Very nice standard art book. My only big, like, I wish is that I kind of wish it was a hardback instead of paperback, but it's nice. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. This is a very interesting, very nice LE. And then again, the back. Okay, so this is what I was expecting. Like the back of the LE's box has more detail than the game box does, and that's throwing me off a little bit. Yeah, see, it just, I don't know. It just, maybe if the text was smaller, maybe if the text was smaller, it wouldn't look as off to me. Something, it just looks a little off. But yeah, I think the back of the LE box looks better than the back of the game box, but maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm being extra. But yeah, this is a pretty standard LE. It doesn't have a whole lot with it, but the stuff that it does have is pretty good quality. This art book, despite being a paperback, is very good quality. Like I said, it's 126 pages. You get CGs from both the first game, VAR Commons, and the fandisk Last Era, so you do get to relive some of the memories of that. And it's a good thing because in Last Era, you get to play through some of the events of the first game from the perspectives of the love interests, and you get to see how they felt about certain scenarios as they were happening, which is really cool if you were ever curious about what they were up to during their time on the ship. I was not one who cared. But if you always wanted to know what was going on in the heads of the love interest, you do get a sneak peek at that. I'm still playing the game myself. I'm probably going to take my time with it because it is a fan disc. It is split into 3 parts, well, 4 parts technically. There is the prologue where you learn about what the characters were doing on the ship before they arrived on Norn. So you get a little insight into their arrival on the ship and how they felt. I think this was like this. I think this was like this. How they felt coming to the Norn and like getting their bearings on the ship and like what was going on with them prior to arriving. How they feel about their powers and different things. And then once you finish the prologue part, you can either do a section that is like a POV, which gives you insight into what the love interests were thinking during the events of the story. It's kind of like an amended speedrun version of the first game. And then you can also do a what if scenario, which kind of explains like different situations with the love interest and things that they might have done in different situations. And I believe the third is a continuation of the best ends from the first game. So if you wanted to know what the characters were getting up to after the events of the first game, you can definitely get that. It's a keychain. You can get that as well. So it does offer a lot of content and a lot of things that you could enjoy and have fun with. So it's definitely, but it's not like, I don't think it's like a continuous story. So if you want to take breaks and only do certain aspects of the story or the game at your leisure, you can, which I think is really good considering we have a very extensive catalog of Otome games coming out in the next couple of months, because I did do a poll on my Twitter to see who was going to be playing Norn on release, and a lot of folks said that they would be tackling their backlogs first, and then coming back to Norn Last Era after that. Oh my gosh, these clippies, it's so hard to get these in here because there's so many cards, they're so thick. Okay, there you go. It is only $89.99, and Aksys likes to do more budget-friendly limited editions, which I think is great because these can be pretty pricey. And I know a lot of people don't have like hundreds of dollars to throw away on a game plus all of these extras, but $89.99 isn't too terrible. It's also not cheap, not gonna lie. $89 can be used to spend on a lot of things. So, you know, I get it. But if you're looking for a budget-friendly LE, Aksys is pretty good about those. As a comparison, this is the Pio Fiore 1926 LE that they released. And it was like $59, so it's just $10 more than just getting the game by itself. And you can already see it's like a thinner box. It comes with less, actually, no, it doesn't, now that I think about it. It comes with the exact same things that come in this box. The box is just bigger. Interesting. If you could actually see my face, I was looking at the camera like office style, like, interesting. Yeah, this one was $59.99, and it pretty much came with the same stuff that came in this box. Ooh. That moment when you realized that you said something you maybe should have said. Sorry. Take it back. Yep, it sure did. It came with a full color art book, enamel pen, chibi art vinyl stickers, the cloth cover, and the art book. Yep, it sure did. Well, whoops. But also, I did want, for comparison's sake, this is the, here it is, that's right. This is the LE from Idea Factory International, which was for the Charade Maniacs release. And again, this one was actually, I think, the same price. Let me double check. Oh my God, yeah. Okay. So for a price comparison between two different publishers, there we go. I need to move this slightly over. There we go. So this is the Charade Maniacs limited edition that Idea Factory International put out. It was $89.99 as well. So it's the same price as this Norn9 Last Era one for a price comparison, and it came with a lot more. It came with an art book, a hardback art book, a novel, a softcover novelization of some after stories, bromide cards, a steel case, an audio drama CD. Yeah, an audio drama CD. I think the only thing that wasn't in here was the acrylic keychain or charm, but they substituted that for like the steel book, the steel case, and the hardcover art book and the novel. So if you're making a decision, Iffy tends to have more robust limited editions, and that's kind of because they can get access to some of the items that they have in them a little bit easier. Aksys is a publisher of Idea Factory's works, so, and not an offshoot of Idea Factory, so it's not a direct pipeline to certain items. So do keep that in mind when you're comparing these two, because again, if you're looking at it strictly from a what I'm getting and a price point, there's a very clear difference between the two, what you get from Aksys Games and what you get from Idea Factory in terms of limited editions. But just be mindful that Aksys is a publisher of Idea Factory's properties, so they don't have like that direct pipeline to the same items that Idea Factory International does with Idea Factory and their works. But again, if you're looking at it from a pure price point, if you're not like super crazy about Norn9 and you're not big on collecting merch, just buying the game is also a really great way to support localization without getting the limited edition. But if you do want to see more limited editions, you know, we do have to kind of speak with our wallets a little bit more. So if you can and you do want to, I do recommend getting this one. This is one of the better LEs, and Aksys has come a long way with their limited editions, especially when we compare what we got with the Jack John LE, because that LE came with a lot of really fantastic stuff. And like just looking between Pio Fiore 1926 and Norn9, there's a very big difference between this LE and this one, and they're both follow-ups. They're both fandisk of the original game, so definitely worth supporting. I do know there was a bit of a fuss in the Otome community on Twitter, or whatever Twitter's called this week, about Aksys Games and the types of limited editions they offer, because people were a little upset that we weren't going to be getting them for some of the Otome games that are coming out later on this year. And there was kind of this argument about, well, why are we getting them for the fandisk but not the main series games? And again, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on that kind of influences which games can get a limited edition release in English and which games can't. So I'm a bit more forgiving towards Aksys in that regard, because I do understand that it's not as black and white as we would like it to be in that regard. There's a lot of negotiation that happens, there's a lot of behind the scenes work in order to get these items in this LE and to get them released in English. So I'm just very grateful that we do have a limited edition, but it has not been lost on me the difference between Aksys's LEs and Idea Factory's LEs and some of the stuff we've gotten from them in the past. But I will say I do like the quality of the games that we are getting from Aksys, and we have been getting a very consistent catalog of Otome game releases from them over the years. So that does balance it out a little bit more. Yeah, like I'm just glad that I can get it in English, because I do remember a time when we got like one game a year, and it was Hakuoki, and then it was Hakuoki the deluxe edition, and then it was Hakuoki Kyoto Wins, and then it was Hakuoki Premier Edition. Like, we were just getting Hakuoki over and over again. Or like another Code Realize fandisk, which, nothing against Code Realize, I know a lot of people love it, but it's really nice to have a variety of different types of games to have a backlog. So yeah, so even as a creator, like, again, Aksys isn't paying me, but as a creator, like, if you can support localization, if you have the bread to spend $89.99 on a limited edition, support the limited edition. But if you don't feel bad about it, because I guarantee you there will be plenty of limited editions for you to grab for this one. So yeah, that's my unboxing of the Norn9 Last Era limited edition from Aksys Games. The game does come out on August 31st, 2023, so tomorrow. So if you haven't already ordered it, you should totally do that. The $89.99 price tag is a bit much for some people, and I will be completely honest. I'm very selective about things that I spend that much money on, and for me, I'm not big on buying LEs. I will get them occasionally. Like, I did buy the Cupid Parasite one, but that one was like really pretty and had a lot of really great stuff. But I will typically just get the game, because you have to find storage for your limited edition and put all these items in different places. So it's kind of a draw. I keep forgetting about this pin that came with this. So but I do get the appeal of it, because you do get these exclusive items that you can't really get anywhere else, and they do work really hard to put all of this together, and it's very nice to have, just to have it to see on your shelf, constantly reminding you. Like, I have a shelf for my Otome merch, but yeah, I've got an Otome, like, that's probably really terrible, but I have a shelf with all my limited editions on it, and that's kind of what it's looking like right now. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fit this Norn one on there, so we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. But yeah, it's nice to have them, and to have them, like, to see them there. It's very nice. And like, I will occasionally pull them down to like flip through the art books, or like to use the acrylic standees and stuff for like photos when I'm taking pictures on my Instagram. So there are multiple uses for these things if you do go out of your way to have them. And this pin is something you could like put on like a bag or something. And it's not like yelling, I play Otome games. But if you played Norn9, you know what this pin is from, and somebody could be like, oh, you play Otome. It's like a secret way to be like, hey, Otome fan. So, there's different appeals for different people. But yeah, again, like I said, thank you. I want to say thank you to Aksys Games again for sending me the limited edition for Norn9 Last Era for this unboxing. If you are still on the fence, I highly recommend giving it a try. If you love Norn9, you get some really nice in-depth insight into some of the characters and the storylines and things that you didn't get in the first game. So if you just want to immerse yourself back into this sci-fi world and with these characters, definitely it's worth purchasing. But yeah, thank you guys for coming through. I know this is a bit of an impromptu stream. Like I said, this is my non-streaming day, but like the limited edition literally just showed up. So I was like, let me do this unboxing real quick and show you guys a bit of what it's gonna be in the box. If you haven't already gotten it, I know a lot of people have already gotten their copies, but if you've been on the fence and you're not sure and you have the extra bread, do it. If not, chill. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for the day.